another great question. What you want to do is you want to look at benefit versus risk and cost. So I had a case. A gentleman was working as an electrician at a construction site. Another contractor, subcontractor, was installing air conditioning units. Didn't put the bolts in right, and the unit fell down and hit my guy.
Yeah.
The defense really did not buy into any of it. They just had this conspiracy theory. And it was really driven by the handling attorney, I think, at the time. It was just a real battle for every step of the way. In that case, it was such an easy decision to go to trial. We had a zero offer on the table, and we had a significant injury. Jury came back with, I think, like $500,000 or $600,000 verdict, and I should know the verdict. It was me. I think it was like 550,000. And what happened was that was an easy decision simply because the carrier had said no. They drew a line in the sand and said there's no payment on this case whatsoever.
Wow.
And when we do take a case to trial, we spend a lot of money. I mean, I spend anywhere from 25,000 to 100,000 of my company's own money out of pocket to pay for experts, to pay for the court reporter, to pay for the trial courtroom, things like that. So for us, there's also a substantial investment. Now, I'll give you the converse. You have a case where somebody has an injury. There's a couple $100,000 being offered. The risk that a jury could come back one way versus another way, and the cost of it, and is the value of the case so much so that it outweighs the risks and benefits. So it's really something you have to weigh. And sometimes you have to go to verdict, and you have to see what the value is from a jury. Sometimes you have to say, okay, well, I think this is probably best because even if a jury award came back, I don't know that the value would exceed the expenses and the amount that we're looking at on top of it as part of the pot. So it's really an analysis that has to go into each case.
Mm-hmm.